Good morning, guys. It is Friday morning and I thought I'd start off by letting the cat out of the bag. Yesterday I was talking about things that were crazy in my life that I really couldn't talk about yet. And yesterday I also got the final papers, so now I can tell you from the 1st of February I will not be working for my current employer, and I'm looking for a job. I would say that there is why we happen to be where we are is of no fault of mine and no fault of the company. I'm in no way, shape or form angry with them. I do understand their decision, and my my personal boss, the man up with the kind of the person above me, he really tried really hard to figure out a way to help me stay on, but in the end it was not possible, and things happen. That's how it is. So I do think that you should look at the possibilities and at the solutions. I do have had a lot of emotions about this. I promise you I have had a lot of emotion about this, but in all of this I'm allowing myself to feel what I'm feeling and then move on, because for me it's important to figure out a solution and not just dwell on this huge big problem. It will be solved in some way, shape or form. And I want to be there and be the one who really does that. So, I'm thinking about solving this in two different ways. One is going off working for myself as a freelance developer, as what we in Sweden call a consultant. So, consultant firms are very big in Sweden. It is a very natural thing in the IT business. Any given company, there's usually at least 10-15% of the people working there that actually is consultant. And as a consultant, you come in, you do a project, a job, and then you move on. That is kind of how it works. How long your project is really depends, but when you start coming above 1.5 years, then maybe a employment to that company is better than being a consultant. But it's from 3 to 6 months upwards to 1.5 years per employment or per consultant service. And I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about this a long time, because if I would be a consultant, I would own my own time. I would be able to sort my time in a whole other way, and that might actually reduce the issues I have with my migraines. Basically, when you have a migraine, very often if you push through it, it will get worse. But when you feel that aura coming on, go to bed, lie in bed half an hour, you will be fine. And then it will work out, and you will not have to call in sick as it goes on. So I'm hoping that might be a solution. If that is not a solution, or if someone offers me a job and I really think the company would be fun to work for, I of course will go for that too. Working in there's a lot of things that I would like to work in, but if we're gonna be fully honest, I've been working in the industry for 9 years. I have a lot of knowledge, and right now it would be stupid to just throw it all away. And also, I need to, if I want to work in any other business, I need to study that, and I need to put myself into that for a longer period of time. So right now, a IT business job is probably what I should go to. And I really like it though. I really like developing and letting my brain work. It's a lot of fun. So that is where I am. And if you happen to know someone in around Stockholm that needs an IT specialist in mid to front end, maybe hit me up. You can also find me on LinkedIn as Marika Givalli, which is my full name. Yeah, that's me. And I will put links in the description in case you are interested. I will put links in the description to kind of my professional page and everything. And we'll see, and maybe you can help me find a job. I will be trying to find job other ways too, but maybe I could find someone who can help me. So yeah, that is where I am right now. I have taken the rest of the year off. It's not that many vacation days, but I've taken the rest of the year off so that I can kind of deal with this and take care of myself and breathe, because that is what I really need to do, breathe. At the same time, I'm working very fast and very hard on everything that I can to figure out a way to have some kind of income after the 1st of February. So while looking for jobs, I'm also doing a lot of coloring. I'm going to do a lot of videos, and I'm going to do a lot of arting. So yeah, but now you know what has been bothering me, and now I'm gonna go back into figuring out the rest of the color scheme for the character that I'm coloring right now. I am doing a special video for the beginning of January, so I don't want to yet kind of tease you too much, but yeah. Going up in the morning, I'm trying to do like a work day, and this is going to be some this is going to be so much fun. That was what I'm gonna say, because that is how I have to look at it and what I kind of got myself to look at it. I am really sad that I'm leaving this company, because I really, really love this company. I really love the people there, I really love the way they work, and I do love the product. But I can't just sit myself down in a corner and cry about it. Instead, I have to figure out ways to look at this as an opportunity, as a possibility to move on forward and maybe find a job that is even better. And that is how it's gonna be. That is who I am. I try to look at the silver lining. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to make this a yay instead of a nay. So yeah. So that is how it is. Good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. Well, my day is continuing being a little bit crazy, but I have gotten a bunch of contacts, so we'll see. I probably won't get any leads for new jobs until January somewhere, because, well, it's about to be Christmas. But I got a couple of leads, I got a couple of friends that kind of said that they've been talking to their HR departments, so we'll see if that will kind of pan out to be something. So I don't think I have to worry too hard, which is actually very nice, because I don't know, we'll see. I'm just very, very happy and very, very humbled by the response I've gotten so far. I'm very, very thankful for everyone who are helping me, because it would work out, but I really wish to have a job as soon as possible. And something fun to do also at the same time. I did a bit of coloring, however it doesn't turn out the way I want it to. So I had a little bit of a conversation with a friend of mine, and she kind of recommended me to look into her tutorial, and I got a couple of, yeah, I probably need to do it like that, and I probably need to remove one of the colors. We kind of discussed forward and backward. We'll see how it end up looking, but I'm gonna try it. I'm also gonna try one of her color combinations and see if that also can be something. But I'm after a very specific tone, and I think hers is a little bit too much towards the red-orange tone. But we'll see. I'm gonna sit down and do the coloring now. My files just completed transferring, so that was nice. So now I can fix that. I have to sit down. Now I can use the memory card. I need more of those memory cards. I do have one because I bought a 64 and I should have a 32 somewhere, and it has disappeared, which is kind of annoying because it's a very good memory card, and wish I could just use, because then I can continue recording and then I don't have to wait for transfer and stuff like that. But yeah. Also, I'm gonna get a cup of coffee before I start, because yeah. I have been gaming a little bit to go on to the rest of the day. I've been gaming Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The Switch that I have had a release somewhere in the beginning of December. I think it was the 1st, but I'm not 100% sure. Of a game called Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I hadn't heard that much about it, but I am a big fan of Japanese RPGs and like Final Fantasy and stuff, and I really wanted one for the console because these are like several hundred hours of gaming time on them, so it's kind of nice to sit down and do a couple of fights. Does have a whole bunch of video sequences that are pretty long, so certain things you can't really just turn it off. You can pause it and go away from it, but if you want to finish off the video sequence and everything, sometimes it can take an hour. But they only come like, I think, like in the beginning and in the middle sort of the chapter, and then you have other things in between. I really love JRPGs, and I really love the kind of fighting system that this game have. It has a very common fighting system, and it is a very kind of common idea, but the story is so I love it. I love the story. I think the only thing that I'm not 100% comfortable with is that it has a few of the typical Japanese games, and that is when you have close-ups and panoramic views, close-up of characters, they will zoom into the boobies. Also, when the girl character moves, the boobies will move. It will bounce up and down. It's very typical. It's very typical of this kind of game, but yeah. But I really love the story and I really love the game, and I'm like 94 hours in. I'm not a quick gamer, but I think I'm at chapter 6 or something like that. So it's gone fairly fast. People can probably game through it, but I've done a lot of side quests. I've run around a lot trying to upgrade my characters, stuff like that. But it's been a lot of fun. But I'm gonna drink coffee, listen to something, and color. Well, guys, I spent the evening up at our neighbors, our friends, drinking glögg, which basically is mulled wine, but I think there is something with how it's spiced, why it's not mulled wine, but it's almost. So it's basically spiced wine in some shape or form, but they do have non-alcoholic versions, so awesome for me. It's really good. We only drink it during Christmas or Christmas period, winter period, so yeah, we were there, a little party. Then I got home and I sat down to continue making the cards. I have the card that's going up tomorrow that I needed to finish, And with my sister's heat tool, I did get it to look the way I wanted. I had to do a little bit of difference with it because I realized I had forgotten a thing and stuff. And then when I'm almost done, I have one little thing left, I did things in the wrong order. So now I have to wait for the card to dry, and that takes a couple of hours. So I'm gonna head to bed instead and continue the card in the morning so that I can have a good night's sleep. But yeah, pretty good day. Just overall, had chicken for dinner, which was really good. And yeah, the afternoon haven't been super exciting. It's just been pretty calm and nice, so that is awesome. My belief in the world, I think, came back. Talked to a lot of nice people today, so yeah. But I'm heading to bed, so good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye.